Hello, it's Paul here. I want to give you a full introduction today to Zoho Social. It's a app in Zoho that lets you, as it says there, schedule unlimited posts, monitor what matters, and create custom reports to analyze your social media performance. Works across Google Plus, not many using that anymore, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook groups. It's a really cool tool, and it's actually really easy to use. There's some really funky features that is going to make your social media life easier. What I always want to do with starting these videos is, if you just, well, let's first say this may become a 30-minute long video, so look in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're in my training, you'll see that I've itemized the lesson time. So where each part starts, I've put a timestamp there, so you can jump back to it if you come back later, or if you want to skip ahead of my intro, you can jump straight to where you need to do. Just look in the intro, in the description, or in the first comment, and I will have timestamped where lessons start. What really helps me with these videos, though, is when I do them year on year, if you pause me at this point and tell me why you're here, tell me what you're looking to learn, and what you're hoping to get out of this video, and I will jump in the comments. And if it's not in this video, I'll give you a link to a free training or another video that might have it, or I'll just answer your question if you've got any. So just pause me, tell me why you're here, and then we'll get into it. And of course, if this video helps, then it would be amazing if you subscribed and gave it a like. Thanks. Right, guys, let's jump in and start talking about pricing first. It's obviously an important factor. There's a free version all the way up to agency. We're going to talk through the pricing, right? So here's the pricing. If you're paying yearly, $8, $20 professional. I'm going to be showing you on my enterprise level plan, which is part of Zoho ONE. So this is included on Zoho ONE. If you're watching this on Zoho ONE, skip past pricing. It's not going to cost you any more. Obviously, there's agency pricing, $160 and $240. It's a little bit more if you pay monthly versus yearly. A couple of months free, like all things do. But we're going to come down here and go to, compare all plans, right? So free version is going to give you billed annually, it's free. Team members once, just going to be you. Brand one. Social channels available: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google My Business, and Instagram, right? So you can link to all of those and publish. You're not going to get any of the extra features, the repeat posts, the scheduled posts, publish calendars. Zoho shortener works, so it will give you a link shortener. You can list most engaged. You're going to see some stats from people who sign up. Will it give you Zoho Desk? It's not going to let you connect to your Zoho Desk or your Zoho CRM. Well, I can't see where it says Zoho. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to connect to your Zoho CRM, which is going to be a big part of this. If you use Zoho CRM and you want to be able to create leads and things from your people that will interact with you or send you messages, you're going to want to pay, because that's going to give you the option to create a lead and create a sales lead and put them through a pipeline and talk to them directly through your CRM with the interaction that's going to tag to trying to get to a sale, right? So there's a £10 version or a £12 version, £8 version, this one, isn't it? You're going to get 2 team members, still 1 brand. Further up, 3 team members, 1 brand. The enterprise level, I'm not sure how many team members you're allowed. I haven't seen the limitation on it. There probably is, because it's 5 and 5 here. But you get 4 brands. I'm going to show you that. And then obviously if you're an agency, I don't think you're watching this if you're an agency, but you can get 5 team members, and you can get 10 brands or 20 brands for the agency plus. So I'm going to presume you're a business wanting to run your social media. So you're going to be in these 2, and I'm going to show you the Zoho ONE version, which is what I'm using. But you're going to get most of the features if you pay for standard or professional. It's just a difference in numbers of brands, right? Right, let's have a dive in and have a walk around and have an explanation of everything. I'm going to show you my actual, me using Zoho Social, because it's social media. I don't think I'm scaring people on who said what or what they did, because it's all public on Twitter and everything anyway. So we'll have a walk around, we'll show you what it does, and then we'll dive into each area. I want you to know this is just an introduction. I'm not going to show you exactly how to do everything. I'm just going to show you the capabilities of Zoho Social, right? So at the top here, obviously if you're Zoho ONE or if you link to any other Zoho apps, you're going to have all the other apps that you can jump to. Obviously, if you don't know Zoho ONE, 40 apps, 40 business apps, unbelievable deal. Go to z1trial.com to find out more. Up here is my brands. So I've got Paul Nicholson's Zoho ONE Experience. I don't use it. Never took off. Happy Me, Golf Sub, which is actually sub to me now. It's where I promote YouTube channels, and I'm actually in my Paul Nicholson Go account. It doesn't list it because I'm in it. And then I've got a Happy Me account. So I've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand accounts. And you can make them all different to whatever you're running. If you're on Zoho ONE, if you're on the $8 version or the free version, you're just going to have one brand here. So homepage, obviously a quick look at your stats, where you're at, brand health. You can see your recent posts, who's liked them, who's commented on them, anybody who's done anything. Some notifications of anything that's happening up here. You're going to get a bell, and some settings at the top. And let me go through in order. That's your home page. So your posts, you're going to see your recent posts, and it's across your different networks. So anything I've posted on Instagram, it's going to show up. I'm not a popular person, I'm afraid. So you're going to see any stats. I don't know what options are here. Embed this post. You can share it somewhere. Discuss it. You can discuss with your team, which we'll come back to. Excuse me. LinkedIn, again, any recent posts, any Twitter recent posts, engagement and what's happened. Anything you're promoting, you can check on if you promoted any Facebook ads or stuff like that. Schedule posts, what are coming up in the future. Unpublished posts, something that you've not yet published or you've turned off. Drafts, you got any drafts in the system that you need to have somebody collaborate with and give you the okay on. Your calendar will show you any future posts if you've got any. And then Facebook lead generation. I don't use this. Collect leads from Facebook leads ads in the real time and push them to Zoho CRM. So if you've got a Facebook advert, you can collect anybody who's engaged with it and then retarget them. Messages, I'm going to swap. Messages is obviously, it's going to show you messages from people. I'm going to come back to messages, but you can obviously see in messages, because they're private messages between me and people, I don't want to have to blur them out. You can see what people have said. You can see what their CRM information is. You can add sort of stuff. I'm going to come back to it, don't worry. You'll see in the description, if you jump to messages, you'll see that I'll do a tab on that, and I'm going to send myself some messages and show you. Monitor, I can monitor different channels, messages, any mentions, anybody mentioned me. I'm going to get the opportunity to do, discuss it with my team. Someone said something about me on Twitter. I can discuss it, talk to my team, get it answered. I can connect it to my CRM here, add to the CRM, lots of options. I could create a ticket, so convert a ticket. This person needs some help, convert to a ticket, so the support team can answer that person. Lots of things in Monitor. This is the beauty of Monitor, is where you want to be able to see everything that's going on in your social media without having to log into your social media, right? You don't have to go to Twitter. You don't have to go to Facebook. Connections, all the people that you're connected to across your networks. You're going to be able to see most engaged people, all your connections, your Twitter following, any CRM leads, any CRM contacts, muted accounts, people I don't want to listen to, and blocked accounts. Anybody who's blocked, anybody who sent you junk or spammed you can block. Collaborate options, obviously a place where you can talk. How's things today? What are you working on? Obviously people can jump in and reply to that. There's a discussion, any draft posts, any posts going out, scheduled posts, unpublished posts, connections that you've got, and any reports that you may have. And then you've got your reports where you can see your interactions, your page likes, has it gone up, has it gone down, your audience. You can obviously click between different accounts. My Twitter's gone up a little bit in the last 15 days. Instagram again has gone up a little bit. I don't really do social media. I piss about on it. If you've got any tickets in the system, I don't know what this one is. Start creating your own brand bar. You can do your own dashboard and other things, right? So lots of things to do. Obviously, then there's settings and where you're setting all your stuff up. Lots of things, lots of different areas to look at, but really easy to navigate around. And once you get used to it, you'll be jumping all over, doing everything you need. Connecting your accounts is really easy. You just go up to settings here, see social channels. You're obviously allowed 7 on your free version, or there's 7 everywhere, right? Every brand's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 options. So you can connect your Facebook group. So I can connect if I've got a Facebook group. Remove offside from football. I tried to create a group for that. The Zoho ONE experience. So if I wanted to add that, they've only just added the feature for groups. You just click connect. If you want it to link to your CRM, obviously both Twitter and Facebook page can do that. Can't currently do it on Instagram or anything like that because they can't seem to monitor the back end, or there's probably some information they can't pull. And I would think, no, LinkedIn doesn't link to your CRM, which is strange, isn't it? But I'm sure they will be bringing that down the pipeline. But you just go in and click connect. You have to authorize your Facebook or your Twitter, and it will connect straight away. And if you, like I said, if you want it to link to your CRM, so the information, somebody sends you a Facebook page or writes on your wall or comments, you can set up whether you want them to create a lead and then start tracking that lead in your CRM too. So really simple to connect. Instagram can be a bit funky. I'll maybe do a separate video on how to connect your Instagram. You've got to make sure it's a business account, I think, and you've got to link it to a Facebook page, and then you connect through your page. So, but I might be wrong with that, but I'll do a separate video on that. Right, let's post something basically, and let's talk through posting. So I'm going to post this image. I've just created this image quick. Zoho ONE experience, so it's just a social media square image, right? I'm going to go up here to new post. Obviously, if you go, there's a little diagonal bulk schedule. If you've got a load you want to post, you can do them all at once. But I'm going to do one post. I'm just going to post that picture, right? So I'm going to pick that picture from my downloads. Here it is. It's going to upload it and hopefully tell me everything's happy. You're going to get some sizing issues if you don't make it a square. And I'm going to type in introducing, and this is really cool. When I go at Zoho, it's going to look across Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn and find the different posts. Now, when you do this on other social networks, and maybe they don't do it as much anymore, usually you'd have to do it 3 times to tag the company you want, or you won't be able to tag Facebook posts in at all. But on Zoho Social, you can tag the actual business you want, and it will natively tag in wherever you post it. So whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, it will tag the relevant page or profile. That's a very cool feature. Zoho Social, look, I'm going to tag it here, Zoho Social, and down here, as LinkedIn got a separate Zoho Social, so I can go up to the top here and type in separately for this Zoho Social. Zoho Corporation probably hasn't, right? So let's just go Zoho Corp, right? So now I've tagged all the different areas. Coming to YouTube today. This was posted from Zoho Social, right? Now I've got an option up here. Schedule for a specific day, add to a queue, or choose smart slot, which is obviously going to tell me when is best to use it for me. Or I can schedule a published date, schedule a smart start lock. So blah, blah, blah. Next 7 days, it's going to say Tuesday at 1 a.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. I don't do a lot of information, but if you post regularly, that will give you some good stats to say this is when you're most likely to get clicks. But for this, I'm just going to post it now, right? It's going to see down the bottom here, you're going to start seeing it, little images pop up as it's sent. So now it's available on Facebook, it's available on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Can I jump to that post? So just to prove it, let's go here and my profile. There's the video. There it is on Twitter. Here it is on my profile. There it is on Facebook, Instagram. There it is on Instagram. And finally, LinkedIn, right? I don't know if it's going to show. I never know how to see my activity on LinkedIn. I don't really use it. People just message me all the time on LinkedIn. It drives me crazy. Here we go. Activity. There it is on LinkedIn. So very easy to post. Look, there's a message there now. Very easy to monitor what has happened. And you can see, very easy to schedule posts. Add to a queue if you've got one. And choose. In fact, you can probably schedule and then repeat it, right? Repeat this post and schedule it when you want to repeat it. So really easy to post, schedule and post any new items without having to log into any social network. Right, I'm going to show you notifications again. I've recorded it, but it's not working on my profile because I've just reconnected a social network. So it takes a bit of time for it to connect up. But I wanted to show you on this sub to me, it's a golf sub brand. Anything happening? I've just posted that picture again. So when I go to my Twitter, Paul Nicholson's Twitter, here is the picture I've just posted. I'm going to like it, retweet it, and comment. Hello. This looks cool. I hate doing stuff. I hate doing stuff on social media, doing it live, because it always falls over. But right, I'm going to go up here. And see, there's 2 new notifications, 2 new here, right? Live stream. Paul Nicholson replied to you, right? Hello, this is cool. This looks cool. So as the brand, sub to me. There it is at Paul Nicholson. Go. Looks cool, right? I can tweet. Oh, I can send a message. I could change to send a message to Paul. I can discuss about Paul. Anybody know this guy? Can you help? Send it to your team. Right, and go back to home. Paul retweeted your tweet. So you can see that. Paul replied to your tweet, and I can send him a message, right? So you're going to get notifications and you'll be able to do stuff with them. Mentioned you, clear all. You can customize notifications if you don't want to see stuff like that, right? So you're going to get notifications popping up that you're going to notice that your team do not need to reply via logging into Twitter. They don't need to be inside Twitter doing anything, or Facebook, or LinkedIn, or the Facebook group, or Instagram probably won't get the messages, I don't think. But you can see that you can reply directly from within Zoho Social. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I wanted to go through the messages and the monitoring and stuff like that as well, and collections. But it's apparent I don't use it enough to tell you what's going off. I've tried to test it. There's some things that aren't working, and there's some things, maybe it's my Chrome, maybe it's the way my stuff's set up, that I'm having issues with it. So I don't want to click on stuff. I've been clicking on other stuff and it's not been working. So I'm going to do another video. I'll do another introducing video as soon as I've used it more. I'm going to do a lot more work with it and get back to you. But you can ask me any questions you want, and I will do a video for you specifically of how to get stuff working, which might sound funny because mine's not working. But what happens with my social media is I don't really do social media. And I turn my social media on and off a lot. I turn my Twitter off all the time when I'm busy. So I think I've got syncing issues. I've got a syncing feeling, that's for sure. I'll reach out to Zoho Social, see if it's a known issue or if it's just me. And I'll try and come back and show you more with Zoho Social. As part of your Zoho ONE, it's a really good app. Being able to send out to Instagram and Twitter, Facebook groups, LinkedIn. As a standalone app in its current form, is it better than other things out there? Possibly not. But Same could be said for some other apps, but as a collection of apps on Zoho One, it's a great app. But at the minute, there's a few bugs that need ironing out, as far as I'm concerned, to make it a better app. And I hope in a month or so's time I can do another introduction where everything works, and I can show you fully. You may be seeing why others people have not done introductions to Zoho Social. So I'm a bit annoyed with myself, but I tested it and I thought everything was working. But as I've come to do it, then there's a lot of things not working. But any questions, as always, I'll try and help. And leave me a subscribe if you like that. This is one of my worst videos I've done because anything with social media, anything testing something live with social media, always seems to go wrong. But if you like things that go wrong, give me a subscribe. That'd be awesome. See you all soon.